Hi guys, happy Saturday. So, got a little Yule gift in the mail, a little early I think. Wow, what's going on here? All my shirts are like really way too small now for me. I'm gonna have to get into more clothes or lose weight, one of the two. Alright, so a little gift came today in the mail, and I think it is the best thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. This is the True Heart Intuitive Tarot Guide and Deck by who else? Rachel True. You are amazing. You are seriously amazing. I've always wondered my entire life, ever since the craft came out in, 1996, what, do I know Feruza, she owned Pan Pipes for a bit. I don't know if she still owns it. Does she? I don't know. But I do really like this. I think it's amazing. And I've always wondered, just what did you do? Did you practice any kind of, craft, or did you do tarot? And now I know. I mean, this is just amazing. This is amazing, and this is your artwork, and I just love it. So, it is just incredible. Alright, so here's the back. Very amazing, and there's a very stunning picture right there with those long locks like mine. No, I love it. I do. Alright, so here's an excerpt from the back. Alright, so my tarot card, or my tarot decks, are among my closest and best forever friends. I agree with you all the way. I'm a lifelong practitioner and a part of a movement committed to demystifying and destigmatizing esoteric studies. Ooh, we need more people like you. So the tarot tells the story of humanity, giving you insight into yourself by helping you clarify the now and make better choices for the future. They're like a shrink in a box and a spiritual Xanax all rolled into one. I agree 100%. A spiritual Xanax or a spiritual joint. So, alright, let's get into this. I love it. I love it. The artwork is just incredible. So that is the box. And now here are the backs of the cards. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Is this the one, are these the ones that you use? Because I've watched a lot of interviews with you, girl. And is this the deck that you use to read Billie Eilish? Because, I mean, that backing looks very familiar, and I thought that was pretty interesting. So, they're very nice, they're big, and they have the good feel about them. And I love the smell of new book. It just smells amazing. So, alright, let's do a few cards and see. Alright, so we have the Fool. I love your, the paper it's on. It's glossy. It's a really pretty thick book. It gives you all kinds of different spreads, getting centered, focused, getting comfortable, learning to pick up energy, grounding, the introduction, and everything is just amazing. You are one incredible woman. Alright, so the Fool. The Fool card is the first of this deck. And here we have the Fool, which is incredible. That is beautiful. What? I mean, that is just incredibly, I love it. It's beautiful. So we have the Fool. Alright, so for the Fool, on a high vibe. Alright, beginnings, risk, naivety, impulse, freedom, instinct, and opportunity. On a low vibe, recklessness, initiation, blind eye, self-centeredness, fear of change, and delusion. Yep. Alright, so every hero's journey begins with a first step. Alright, now the Fool is one of the few major arcana cards traditionally portrayed with a figure in motion, so this eternal soul is more curious about the journey than the actual destination. The Fool views the world with a sense of childlike wonder. Infinite possibilities exist. Okay, just that first paragraph was incredible. That was beautiful. That was poetry. In one hand, they hold a white flower, symbolizing innocence, and the other a staff, symbolizing energy. Notice how light the pack on the Fool's staff is. They are unfettered. Oh, I like that. Unfettered. No attachments. They are unfettered by the trappings of failure or success. Oh, I love this. I am in love. Rachel, you are amazing. Kim, thank you so much. Alright, so the Fool is shown with their trusted dog yapping at their side. Use your intuition to decide if the dog is barking encouragement or caution. I like that. No matter, the Fool heeds no warning. Like a child, they can only view the world through the prism of themselves. Modern society would be quick to disregard the archetypal fool, but remember who had the king's ear at court. Every fool in Shakespeare was the smartest character on stage, and the Roman Emperor Claudius played the fool and outlived most of his relatives, including his nephew, the notorious Caligula. I love it. Now, beginnings often mean endings, so the Fool may a release from people, places, and things, weighing your energy down. So take a deep breath in and visualize your perfect future. Now, for some, you might need to quiet your mind and leap, eyes wide shut, into your future. Follow your impulses. Adventure awaits. This is beautiful. So, in relationship dynamics, you may be filled with excitement and joy over a new person, place, or thing that's entered your sphere. I love the usage, the terminology. So there's a transitionary nature to the Fool. They can come up, or they can come and go. For singles, an energetic, lighthearted vibe can attract suitors. Ooh, I like that. This is the time to shake up your world and get back on the dating scene. That is really, really synchronistic right there because of what I am currently going through, and wow. I'm back, Rachel. The possibilities are endless. I hope so. I really hope. Now, in professional life, luck, fortune, and new opportunities should be presenting themselves. If you're a newbie, be on the lookout for ways to climb the ladder, so you can impress the higher-ups with your drive and determination to succeed. Stay positive, and chances are a risk will pay off. Sometimes the Fool card is pulled when someone feels swamped by new responsibilities. A little bit. Wow, this is really synchronistic. I can really feel the card, the energy. It is, I don't know what you did, but you infused these with some kind of energy that is good. I like that good juju. You bring that more. I love it. Okay, now, okay, if this is you, keep an eye out for possible mentors who can help you explore what your best options are. Okay, so this card just described everything that is going on in my life right now. Everything but the low vibe. Okay, now that is incredible. I mean, 7 minutes to do one card. Okay, so we're only going to do a few cards. Oh my goodness, that just, literally, it just, yeah, you know what I mean. It did what it was, I mean, it just, summed up my life right now. How incredible. You are amazing. Alright, now, if pulled in a low vibe, so, when you refuse to acknowledge what's right in front of your face. Oh, okay, now, when you're in your ego, you are the embodiment of the low vibrational Fool. So you may have wandered too far off path and need to take heed of a blinking caution sign. Keep your feet planted on terra firma. I love that. Lest a detour leave you stranded. Don't bet the farm or take unnecessary risks. Burying your head, delaying decisions, and ignoring the details can come back to haunt you. It's time to approach life with more maturity. Yeah, I mean, I have been. That's really, really odd. Huh. Alright. Okay, where did I go? Oh, selfish, unreliable, or impractical partners in professional life or romance may be throwing you off balance. Weigh your options and keep it light before signing on long term. This is your chance to follow your dreams. Don't let anyone steal your sunshine. I don't even know how to describe how I feel right now. Chilled. I'm very chilled. I have chills. I have a feeling of an eerie feeling, but a very good one. Mystical, magical, almost like everything is possible right now. Hope, a brighter sense of my future. So that's what your card did. This is what the very first card, the Fool, did for me. It's amazing. It is amazing. Okay. Okay, now we have excerpts here. I'm gonna do the excerpt on the first one, your personal, little, entry for the archetype pertaining to the Fool. Alright, so this is interesting. So, alright, she says here, when I booked my first studio movie and prepared to move out to the West Coast, I packed up my rent-controlled steal of an apartment in New York and pulled a few cards before tucking my tarot decks in my carry-on bag. The Fool, 9 of Swords, and the Chariot. Ooh, good cards. The Fool was saying to take a risk and leap into a new adventure. Ooh, my worry and fear about moving, represented by the 9 of Swords, were just that, fear and worry, no reality. And the Chariot, a card of victory on the worldly plane, was in the future position. I like this. California is earthquake country. Terra not so firma. I love this. I love your terminology. From a West Coast newbie, this volatile core energy felt like a conduit magnifying my intuition. Terra was grounding for me in those early days. After shooting my first studio film, CB4, which Chris Rock cast me as the naive, Lenny Kravitz loving boho Delilah. I love it. There was no more acting work to be found. Heroin chic was in vogue, and I was far away off from the pale white-skinned waifs who made up the bulk of Hollywood actresses. I love it that you did what you did, and that you're there, and that you're doing what you're doing now. Thank the gods for you. I was an East Village-y, black-clad brown dot in a very bright and white new land without a rule book. I'd moved my entire life across the country and on 2 weeks' notice, without any thought to what would happen next. That would have to be terrifying. I can understand the fear with the 9 of Swords. My bills were paid by residuals and the graces of the unemployment gods, the patron saints of all actors. I can totally understand that. So I was lucky enough not to need a job, even with that slight luxury. I was stuck in a sort of performer's malaise from a lack of auditions and no structure. This is incredible. Okay, worst of all, my television died. This was a pre-internet territory, dial-up at best. I remember those days. I was stuck in silence, sitting with my own bedroom. Boredom. Completely understand that. It's a good thing to do that. It's a very good thing to do that at times. Alright, so I brought out my slightly neglected tarot cards, choosing Mother Peace, a sweet and gentle round deck, and pulled the Hangman and the Hierophant a few times. I tried another deck, but the message from all the parties was clear. I was in a bit of a holding pattern. So a little bit of, just stagnant and spaced. So this wasn't going to work for me. I wanted momentum. I needed to be moving forward at all times. I wanted to be in a flick everyone loved. Like Heather's. Nothing compares to the craft, though. Heather's, no. So, I could fix my telly. Wow. You are just interesting. I love you. But I figured I might as well use my powers for good and get my focus on. I took the non-self-imposed work sabbatical and fine-tune my energy and vibrate a little higher. That manifested by getting deeper into my tarot cards, meditating and studying any tarot book I could get my hands on. I kept copious notes, annotated with drawings, filling up my journals, many journals, oh gosh. I would love to show you personally one day my tarot journals, 26 years. So I can only imagine yours. Okay, and began developing a profound relationship with the cards and in turn myself. And isn't it amazing? If somebody is in jail, prison for their entire life, and you give them the major arcana, they can figure out what is going on in the outside world just with the major arcana. Alright, so, while I still felt in stasis, the Hangman loomed large. My daily tarot practice became a tool of creation. About 9 months later, a friend told me about a movie I was perfect for, called The Craft. After I read the script, I told her if anyone's going to be a little black witch in this town, it's me. And thank the gods that they did pick you, because it wouldn't have been the same. So I know the script for the craft was attracted to me because of my enduring relationship to the cards and mystical studies. So what if instead of going deeper with the tarot, I had gotten my TV fixed and waited around for auditions to trickle back in? Maybe I still would have somehow ended up booking the craft. I think you would have. Honestly, I really do. But I'm glad that you did what you did to get into the craft. So some parts are meant to be yours, but maybe my energy would have been off from lethargy and disengagement, defeated by the constant nous an actor endures. Would my vibration have matched my character, Rochelle? Thank goodness I'll never have to know. I like this. This is incredible. Alright, so today's Burgonian spiritualists may have had their first intro to tarot while watching The Craft in 1996. Okay, I get it now. 1996 it did come out. The Sony Pictures cult film debuted at number 1 at the box office and stayed there until Mission Impossible crushed us 2 weeks later. Mission Impossible will never crush you, ever. Ever. Alright, so somehow the little witchy flick that has endured to this day. I'm routinely offered free hemp bracelets and a spot in the coven by random teens at airports all the world over. That is so cute. Oh, bless their hearts. The fool can make all the plans they want, but until they begin taking steps, the path will remain uncertain. You're amazing. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna have a drink of coffee for that one. So, cheers to your amazing, beautiful tarot deck. And this book is incredible. Now I just need to meet you at a Comic-Con. You and Feruza, because I need a hug. I want a hug from both of you. Alright, so, well, 17 minutes per card, so I think this is, pretty good for now. Tomorrow we'll do the Magician, and I actually got a bookmark. Ooh. I am really excited about using these cards. So, and this book is just amazing. So here's the guidebook. And there's the back. And the back says, Rachel True, beloved for her role in the cult classic movie The Craft, shares her tarot knowledge gained through a lifetime of practice in her first guidebook and deck. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. Accessible and controversial, True Heart helps readers use the cards as True does, with an intuitive approach. She shares personal stories from her experiences in Hollywood to illuminate how to personalize the meaning of each card, and how, in the way Carl Jung used them in his practice. Tarot offers wisdom based on the reader's present energy. I have no words. I want to cry. I'm happy. I'm ecstatic. I want to lay down because I'm overwhelmed with joy. So it's very overwhelming for me. Alright, now Rachel True is an American actress who has appeared in many hit and cult films, including The Craft, Amazing, Half-Baked, Amazing of course, and Nowhere, Amazing of course, and you were nominated for the NAACP award for your work on the TV show Half and Half. I love it. A native New Yorker and an avid bibliophile, Rachel is a lifelong tarot practitioner, and she lives in Los Angeles. Beautiful. It really is beautiful. And I mean, just, the beginning and just the pictures, and I mean, your imagery here is just gorgeous. It is. It gives off your vibe big time. It's like, okay, there's, Rachel True vibe going on in here. Rachel True energy. You're more than welcome to come and have a cup of coffee or tea sometime, and we'll have some coffee talk, because you're from Brooklyn, right? So, no, I'm joking. I don't know if you really are or not, but I just seen one of your live Instagrams, and I thought that was pretty amazing. When you doing these your different accents, I thought it was incredible. So, alright guys, is that it for the day? I think that is. But yeah, these cards are just beautiful. They're gorgeous. I am overwhelmed. I am excited, overwhelmed. It is just amazing. The cups, I mean, there's one snippet of one of the cups, the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. I mean, the camera can't even pick up the beauty of the artwork. Well, maybe. But wow. Thank you for putting this out for people. This is something that people do need. So, alright guys. Well, that's it. I am just overwhelmed, so I gotta go. I love you all very, very, very much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So, Rachel, I hope you enjoy. I love this. This is amazing. The Fool is right now, right here, right me. Yeah, obviously I'm stumbling over my words and I can't talk, so I'm a little starstruck. But alright guys, I love you all very much. Kim, I love you. Thank you for this. Happy Yule. Rachel, Happy Yule to you. Happy Yule to everybody. Happy holidays. Happy Merry Christmas. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, Yom Kippur. Whatever you celebrate. I love you all. With all my heart. All the way from always Venus. All the way back down. So. Alright guys. Tomorrow I will see you. I'm just too overwhelmed. So, alright, I love you all, and everybody have a good day and stay safe. Wear your mask, be smart, and I love you guys.